This is something I wrote about 5 years ago. I originally wrote it as a song, but then I decided it would work better without the music, so it's now a poem, if you like, or if you prefer, a piece of doggerel. I feel I have to explain that because it does refer to itself as a song. Now, I'm sure you've noticed that something that's very popular is the list song. Well, this song, so-called, is a list song about list songs. Sometimes it's hard to write a song, the words just will not come. You struggle over one for hours and still you are struck dumb. But there's something that is of help to every lyricist, that saviour of the songwriter, the list. Lists, we all love lists. People have been writing them since way back in the mists. The style of music changes, but the love of lists persists. It's a pity that no comprehensive list of lists exists. So, let's begin to make a list of ditties which consist, in whole or part, in verse or chorus, of some sort of list. You'll find a lot of lists in our traditional songs and airs, the Holly and the Ivy, Widdicombe and Scarborough Fairs. Cole Porter wrote a lot of them, there's one in every show. From Alpha to Omega and But in the Morning No, Well Did You Ever, Farming, It's De Lovely, Ridin' High, Let's Do It, You're the Top, and Now Let's Bid Porter Goodbye. The List of Conquests by the Don that Leporello sings, Reasons to be Cheerful, Part 3, My Favourite Things. Then there is a work that never fails to impress, the Lord High Executioner's Song, that's by G&S. Let's keep going with the list now we have got this far. Mambo number 5, Ain't Got No, All the Things You Are, Sun in Morning, Moon at Night, and Where'd You Get Your Kicks? Not in Old Manhattan, but out on Route 66. I Can Sing the Rainbow, though you might think that a naff old song. Then there's Thank You Very Much, remember that, the Scaffold Song. The Beautiful South one that has a list of names of women, and one by my friend David, I wanted to fit him in. There must be many more of them, let's have another look. Let's call the whole thing off. These Foolish Things, my colouring book. 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, can you name them all? The Slow Train and the Elements, A Hard Rain's Gonna Fall. Mad Dogs and Englishmen, Pencil Full of Lead. Forever Young, We Didn't Start the Fire. And now I think I've said enough. Though I expect you have your favourites, and I'll miss one. And what's the very latest list of all? Of course, it's this one. This list is quite a long list, though I'm sure you could find better. You could say, I suppose, that listing lists is going meta. If any of you in the audience are archivists, I hope this song will feature in a list of lists. And though I may have made you grit your teeth and clench your fists, I hope that you'll forgive me and not be perfectionists. You see, I've been quite busy and I wrote this song in haste. I ought to check the lists with which this list of lists is laced. In fact, I have my doubts about the merits of this song. I won't sign it Mark Lester, Lester List is listed wrong. So maybe I will close before my tongue completely twists, and thank you all for listening to me list this list of schedules, registers and charts, sums made up of many parts, rosters and enumerations, gatherings, concatenations, tables, rolls, itemizations, words in vertical formations, inventories, catalogues and lists.